Hello and welcome to the Virginia Department of Health Data Portal. This site was developed to provide a convenient access point for health-related data for the state of Virginia. The Data Portal is your comprehensive source for community health assessment, public, and population health data, providing interactive data at the most granular level available. The portal is currently in development and will continue to be updated over time, so be sure to check back periodically. Let's take a look at how you can easily find and interpret the health data you're looking for. We'll start here in Health Behavior. Hover over instructions on this or any page to learn how to use and interpret the data. As stated in the introductory text, this page displays the weighted percent and 95% confidence interval of health behavior indicators for the state of Virginia. A weighted percent is a percent in which some values have been given more or less statistical influence in order to make the data more representative of the state population. A confidence interval, sometimes abbreviated to CI, is an estimated range of values in which the true value of interest, like a statewide population mean, may lie if the sample were repeated. It's accompanied by a confidence level, in this case 95%, which means that if repeated samples were taken and the 95% confidence interval was computed for each sample, 95% of the intervals would contain the population value of interest. The larger the population in the sample, the narrower or more precise the confidence interval tends to be. A health behavior indicator is a variable, that is, a factor on which data may vary. Let's explore this page to get a better understanding of these concepts. Beneath instructions, you see that the default indicator selected is any tobacco use, and the default year is 2014. To the left and above the map, you can learn more about the specific indicator. For this example, the weighted percentages represent the number of adults 18 years and older who have smoked 100 cigarettes in their lifetime and who now continue to smoke or use smokeless tobacco products. But where did the data come from? Next to data source and instructions, we see that they come from a question on the Virginia Behavioral Risk Factor Surveillance System, a telephone survey used in the state of Virginia and in other health departments around the country. Data sources may differ across pages, as the Virginia Department of Health has used a variety of sources to bring you this information. Data notes, also located in the instructions, tells you more about how the data were calculated and presented, including their limitations. This information will also vary across pages. Let's continue and see how to manipulate the data. As the first instruction states, you can change the indicator or year slider to see filtered changes on the map. Let's change the indicator to binge drinking. The map and trend lines update immediately to reflect binge drinking rates for the state of Virginia. The map now displays the weighted, or adjusted for representativeness, percentage of adults who report binge drinking in each of the 35 health districts across the state. Some data portal pages may present information at this level when there aren't enough data to display at the narrower locality level. Hover over a health district to see its respective weighted percent. Click a health district to display its respective trend line. This is just what it sounds like, a line demonstrating the trend or change in prevalence over time. For Richmond City, the percentage of adults who report binge drinking increased slightly from 2012 to 2013, and then comparatively largely from 2013 to 2014. Be careful with your interpretation, as factors like sample size and scale can affect how significant a change appears. For instance, the y-axis scale on the left side of the graph shows that the percentages for this data range from roughly 0 to 25, not 0 to 100. So what may appear to be a 20% difference is actually only 5%. Click on or hover over an individual data point on the trend line to see individual percentages and their confidence intervals. The x-axis on the bottom of the graph displays the years, and you can see that from 2013 to 2014, the weighted percentage of binge drinking increased from 19.9% to 26%. For 2013, we are 95% confident that the true percentage of Richmond City adults who binge drink is between 12.2% and 27.7%. The black trend line below Richmond City's trend line represents data for the whole state. This allows you to compare individual health districts against state data. Hold Control and select another health district for additional comparisons. You may find that the scale changes with your selection. To reset the map and trend graph, click Reset at the bottom of the page. Some data topics will have more than one page or dashboard containing data. The tabs above the main title will allow you to move between different dashboards. For health behaviors, the second tab, titled Health Behavior Table, presents the indicator data in a table format. If you have any questions or data requests, please contact population.health@vdh.virginia.gov.